Hi everyone, something a little different today than the regular clothing review that I'd normally do, which is a little bit more scripted. I thought I'd do something a little bit more informal, and it is a wear test for Mod shoes. They're brand new Marvin Suede desert shoes that they've just brought out as part of their spring-summer collection. Their spring-summer collection this year is absolutely fantastic. You'll have seen they've brought out a John Lennon-inspired t-shirt called the Day Tripper and a Paul Weller-inspired t-shirt from the one that he wore in the Style Council called the Cafe Blue. Both have almost sold out, and by the time you're watching this, they could have already sold out, so don't hang around if you're interested in those. Go and head over to modshoes.co.uk to grab yourself one of those. But we're not talking about clothes today, we're talking about shoes. So I did quickly open these and have a look, but I haven't properly looked at them because I thought I'd save that for us. So here they are. This is the Marvin, brand new to Mod shoes. They're called the Marvin, of course, because they're named after the soul legend Marvin Gaye. These were made in Portugal, and to be honest, with my background sort of working in retail in the past, a lot of suede desert boots and that type of thing come from Portugal, and they're always made to a really good quality, and these are no exception. What is good about these, straight off, is you've got the suede on the outside, but it's leather on the inside. A lot of the time, I've had suede desert boots in the past, or suede shoes in the past, where it's just suede on the outside, and it's not really lined inside, but it means that the suede collapses. Whereas these, you don't get that with them, because they have got that lining and they're just going to hold their shape a lot more. Got a lovely rounded toe shape, nice rubber sole, stitching around the edge, 3 eyelets for the laces. These are, of course, a great mod classic. They're a great alternative to a regular desert boot. Even though it is a summer shoe, I think it can be worn across seasons. But these are great for summer because they're nice and light and not too thick. In terms of what you could wear them with, they could be paired with jeans, chinos, even shorts if you're that way inclined. So my good friend Andy that runs Mod Shoes, when I spoke to him about sizing, he recommended that I didn't go a size up, I kind of stuck to my size. I have quite a small foot, I'm probably about 6.5 to a 7, so he said this time it'd be probably best if I went for a 6 rather than go up to a 7. He said to me that he's a 8.5 shoe, the sample size he got was a size 8 and it fitted him perfect. In terms of style inspiration, these straight away remind me kind of like the small faces. I think this is a shoe that you can imagine like Steve Marriott wearing, whereas it's also something you can imagine Steve McQueen wearing. It just goes across board, whether you're not necessarily that much of a mod, they have a bit of an Ivy League look to them, and whether you don't consider yourself anything at all, they'll just look great with a pair of jeans, Harrington jacket, t-shirt, a nice knitted polo, anything, it'll just look great. One thing I do always recommend to anyone that gets a new pair of suede shoes or desert boots is that you put some form of protection on the shoe. Suede can be a very delicate material and it can get stains and all the rest of it, so it's important you put some form of suede protector or something like that on it. One brand I would really recommend is Liquid Proof. Liquid Proof are probably the best one out there, I'd say, in my opinion. They're great for just, you spray it on, you leave it 24 hours, and you could literally pour a bottle of tomato sauce on there and it will just roll straight off the suede. If you don't believe me, go and check out some videos on YouTube. It's amazing what it can do. Okay, so I've just put the Marvin on. I love these. They're great to wear just straight away out of the box. They're really comfy. I've got plenty of room around my toes, which is always a nice thing. They're not too tight. Andy's advice was right. So normally I'm about 6.5. I went for a 6. They fit absolutely perfect. Well, that's it for part 1 of my video review of the Marvin by Mod Shoes. It's a really nice shoe. It's simple, it's versatile, it's classic, and it's really nice and understated.